Hey everybody, welcome to Snowrunner, and welcome back if you're a repeat offender. Today I am going to be doing C, Paper Factory C. Let's activate it, let's get rolling. We got a lot to do, a lot of roundups. So I guess we'll start with the top, with fuel. We need a truck. I'm looking for a certain one. Maybe I'll find it after 18 of these. There it is. Kind of want to see what's at this other warehouse, so I know the one warehouse has fuel. Let's see how many we need. Has 2 fuel if I didn't use them already. In case you're curious, today is the 11th of August. It's 4:10 a.m. Yes, a.m. Let me top off my fuel real quick. Check the other one. Okay. I need to get this one knocked out. This mission, because it's a long one. I need to get it done. Because then we can move on. I gotta change time of day. Sorry. Then, oh, that's much brighter. Then I can move on to the other map. Well, there's this one and one other mission, but this is a gateway to the next mission. All right, we need 2 fuel and small pipes. What do we got? We got small pipes and no fuel. Well, I guess we're going to grab the pipes. That answers that question. Obviously, I use the fuel. This is why we're supposed to take inventory, people. So we don't get messed up. What else is here? Nothing probably now. 2 cement. Any slabs? 2 slabs. How many slabs do we need? None. There's none? Hold on. Nope. Bricks. Pipes. Alright then. We'll grab our... we need consumables. But that'll come. We don't have any cargo containers. Alright, let's go. Gotta get these going. I'm gonna keep that on there. I should have used the crane, but I'm gonna try to get away without it. It's probably not gonna work. Obviously the crane does help keep the cargo on top of it by pressing down. So I hope everybody's been doing well. And again, if you're just joining this channel, it's all Snowrunner, hence the name Pure Snowrunner. I see a few comments and stuff. New subscribers coming in, which is great. Thank you guys so much. And gals. Or however you identify yourself. I don't want to segregate anybody. Welcome. Welcome every person. Place or thing, I guess. You're gonna block me, aren't you? I was hoping it would slide into the tree. No lies. Screw that, we're going to back up to it. It doesn't take too long if I try to drag it that far. Yeah, this is going to take a while. To be fair, let's see. Restore crane, pack cargo. I literally just got done with this on my other account. The one I'm playing, I started over on. I actually caught up. Because I can binge play it on my time off. Alright. We need to go to the... I need to change trucks here. I want that one. I want both of these trucks. Get them on the road. I'll get the other one. It's gonna take a minute. I'll find it. Ooh, this one definitely needs fuel. I mean, I think I have the second, whatever it is, the roof fuel. Both of these, actually. Either one of them's full. So we're going to run to the fuel station up here and kind of take a little bit longer route. I can make containers and pipes up here. That's this other warehouse. At the railway warehouse. And there is fuel here at the warehouse too, so I wanted to make the fuel. I just need to make containers. It's too bad I can't make well, and I can make 4 consumables according to my deal here. Excuse me. So we'll see how much of this stuff we can get on this truck all at the same time. Again, I just, on my other account, did this, and I timed it because I wanted to see how long it was going to take me to do the complete mission, meaning this one. So I knew I had time before work to get it done. Otherwise, I wouldn't attempt it. I'd have to try to figure out time. And check local listings. It's been so warm. Stop. Stop, please. So yeah, they were both empty. Even the other one. It's been so warm, and I don't have central air conditioning in my house. So with my unit that I use to keep cool, it's noisy, right? So in this microphone that I use, is super sensitive to noise and sounds and everything like that. And it would pick that up so bad. You wouldn't be able to hear me. So I need to do it when it's cooler, like recording. But it's right now it's 4 a.m. and it's still hot. But I gotta get it recorded. It's not as warm as during the afternoon when I get off of work. But not to mention it's way quieter in the mornings. I have to be able to record when it's quiet. It's too noisy. It picks up stuff, and y'all don't want to hear other people yakking in the background. All kinds of other noises. So I try to record these kinds of things in the mornings before anybody wakes up. Um, just the way I got to do it. But again, it's been so warm. And these missions are, 2-hour long missions. And I gotta try to squeeze them in and still be able to grab something for breakfast and, get your shower and all that stuff in before I have to be to work. I don't like to, I'm not one of those that just gets up and goes to work, straight to work. I wake up and this is my way of waking up. Even if I'm not streaming, I'm actually just playing or watching YouTube videos or whatever, I'm occupied. I really wish this thing would go a little bit faster. But anywho. But anyway, with the AC units, I can't record at the same time it's on. It's just too noisy. Right now there's a fan on in the background. I'm hoping that doesn't affect the microphone, but at least move some air around. I'm not melting too bad. It's warm. And again, it's only 4 in the morning. And with all the stuff that I use for computer stuff, it warms everything up. This room, my office, gets about 20 degrees warmer than the rest of the house because of that. Okay, we need fuel. Oh, we got a couple cargo containers. We didn't even got to make any. One. Oh. Yeah, make sure you don't do that. I don't know why it went there. I thought that I had to make some. I might not have to make anything. Pack cargo. Alright, let's put another one in there. We want to put him there. 2. And now we don't need 3 cargo containers. We need fuel. We only have 2 consumables left, so we'll put one there, and then we'll put the other one on the hood, I guess. Crane. There we go. Okay, so the next one we're gonna have to put. That'll be 4 fuel and 1 consumable. Can I make large pipes over here? Yes, I can make a large pipe over here. So we're going to be making trips back and forth to this location. So I left that truck there because of the fact that I'm not going to be able to do it the other way. So we'll have to just make multiple trips. Not a worry. We'll get it done. One thing I do have to get before it gets too cray-cray is a thumbnail. Otherwise I'll get, in the commotion here, I will forget to get one. Off we go. Anyway, hope everybody's been doing well. I guess we'll start off with a little topic since we got time to kill here. Did you get done this summer? The summer's almost over. If you're in school, it is pretty much over. The school starts way earlier than it used to. Did you get done what you wanted to get done? Did you take the trip to wherever? Did you Did you have a nice vacation that you had planned? Did you get to it? You know, sometimes plans don't pan out. You know, it's like, oh, I didn't have the time to do it. I didn't really make any plans for myself, if you're wondering. Um, my biggest thing is to keep working a new job, and catch up on a few things. Which I was able to do, so I'm happy with that. But I'm extremely happy with that, actually. Let's slow this down. Keep in mind, I'm going to try to keep up with the camera, lighting wise, the time of day stuff. You know, you get tied up into it, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot to change the time. But yeah, I don't really go anywhere as far as that goes. I don't have a camper, so I don't go camping. I don't have a motorcycle yet. I did have one, but I would love to get another one. So maybe next year. That's my goal for next summer, is to get one. I'll wait till spring when they bring out the new ones, and maybe get last year's model. You know, get a 25 and 26. And then they mark them down a little bit, hopefully. Even if you only get a couple $100 off, it's still a couple $100 off. And they haven't been driven, they've just been sitting in the showroom, so. There's so many varieties, so many motorcycles out there that, oh, I almost forgot the consumables that are on the hood. I'm like, I got them all. No, I did not. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to park this truck. Come on. Jeez, that crane is so slow today. I'm going to park that outside on the road here. So if I have to make a double trip, then I have the ability to do so. Because I can get, there's a camp, I can make my 4 fuel over there. And I can make the 2 large pipes. I'm definitely going to have to make another trip over there. You cannot carry, this one can carry 2 pipes, but it just makes it a pain in the butt. We gotta head it back over to the other one. It's right there, but it's not gonna let me do it right away. I wish you could just pick, you know, like hover over it. Train. There. And then click on it, it would take you to it, type thing. Sorry, time of day. Put it in the morning. It'll get gradually brighter. Sorry. Alright, fuel. We don't need cargo containers. Fuel. 1, maybe we need 4, 2, 3, 4. And we don't have any more consumables, do we? No. Beams. We can't do pipes, we can't do consumables we don't have. Bricks we'll get to. Alright, we need pipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, we're going to make pipe. We'll make 2, and we'll may have, I guess we'll have to make 1 more trip. We got to turn on all these generators first. I'll turn this one on. Change truck. Turn on generator. Okay, we're on. Change truck. We'll back up. Actually, we'll just turn around because I don't want to have to back up with the. I guess we'll just do it this way. We don't want to. We need fabrication. There we go. 2 large pipes. one other thing. Across the hood, we'll be good to go. And then we just got to come back and get one more pipe to complete this part of it anyway. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here without... This is the old adage of the dog trying to run out the door with a bone in his mouth, and the bone or a stick or whatever, and the stick's going to hit everything on the way out. Let's go this way. This entrance way is not much better. I might be able to make it. The fence should fold. I didn't even hit the fence. I hit the sign. Much better. I'm trying to get it to roll back on the hood. God, there we go. Oh. I guess we gotta fix it. It'd be too brutal here. That's what happens when you try to multitask. Well, the next one at least what are we waiting for? Gas pedal's on the right. The next one at least it's just a single pipe we have to haul. Then we got to go create symbols and metal rolls and beams, things like that. Bricks where it's going to go get. Right. So I should be able to. I don't remember because I had both games going at the same time. As far as what I left and what I didn't leave for cargo out on the map, like construction sites and stuff. Change the time, or change the, there we go, speed of the tires, otherwise we'll never get through this. But yes, on my other account, I think I used up all the beams and all the things like that, wood. On this one, I think I left a lot of it, but I won't look until we're done with this. Hopefully I left 6 bricks, which is 3 construction sites, and we can just go get them. Come on. Just because I don't want to have to go get sand down in the quarry. I don't want to have to haul cement across the map. It's just... I think I left those sites intentionally. Oh, this stupid freaking thing. I'm just going to leave it because I have to get through the gateway at the factory anyway, and it's not going to fit through there sideways, so as long as it's not going to catch on anything, we should be alright. I need to check something here, see if I can get this open. Here. Slabs, rolls. How many rolls do I need? 4 metal rolls. I can just go get those. And the 4 consumables that I need yet. Or 5. Oh shit, I didn't grab the consumables. I'll get it when I get with the pipe. I gotta go back that way to get pipe. So I think there's still 1 consumable at the other warehouse. Nope, there isn't. There was only 2. So there's 4 there. Plus 4 rolls. I'm going to take 2 trucks over. We can do that. Who the hell is the idiot parked right in the middle of the road? Oh, yeah. Maybe this guy. Arrow's pointing at me. Just don't have to pull. Pull. But yeah, we'll try to multitask here. these things are a pain in the butt. You gotta keep that crane in tight, otherwise it just tips off. I mean, I guess you could go with a heavier crane, but I don't think you can get the heavy crane and the hitch on there at the same time. So you're kind of stuck with this kind of crane. Alright, so one pipe is gone. This one doesn't need to go back that way, but it's going to be going a different direction. So, let's speed this shit up, put it in low gear. Go this way. What do they got to be catching that one next? Alright, let's go. Excuse me. But yeah, I would like to by next year get a motorcycle. So it's just what kind? You know, there's so many varieties and so many different ones, and I would like to get one like I did have. Let me go this way. That'd be pretty neat. I already know what I would do with it as far as aftermarket add-ons. Although this summer, at least where I live, would have been a wet one too. It rained a lot for what, June and July. It rained a lot. Like, it seemed like it was every day. It wasn't, but it seemed like it. So it would have been rough riding a motorcycle to work every day. I mean, granted, it's not that far of a drive, but you don't want to go into be all soaking wet. I'll get the words yet. When you get to work, you know. And you gotta sit there all day with wet clothes? No. So, coming home wouldn't be that big a deal. Just change clothes, jump in the shower anyway, so. But still, it's no fun riding in rain. I've done it. I've ridden in rain and hail, and it's not very nice on a motorcycle. There's no protection. You get pretty beat up. So we need one. Oh no, no consumables. We need one large pipe yet. And then I'm going to look at the map and see what I can get for as far as beams and, I mean, I can make beams. That's not a thing, or not a problem. But if I get away with that, I get away without having to, I'd like that as well. Left. Now, since it's only one pipe, all I have to do is drop it in the trailer. Not on the... Make sure I don't hit the platform. Alright, because I think that's all I can do here. Make fuel, which we don't need. Small pipes, we don't need. Medium pipes, we don't need those either. And large pipe, that's it. So, we've gotten our cargo. I wish you could make bricks. Like this one. But you can't. Unfortunately. But yeah, as far as trips and stuff go, I didn't plan any. I do think that somebody else I know has a plan, so that might change my plans. My spouse. But has plans on something we got to do, but we'll see if that turns into to it or not. But that's on a weekend. That would be like a Saturday deal. It wouldn't affect my Sunday streams and all that stuff. But anywho's, back in the day, I used to do a lot of stuff. Go travel, not necessarily abroad or anything like that, but like camping trips and local entertainment stuff. And by local, I mean in the same state. 2 or 3 hour drive away. Just a day trip. Drive there, do your entertainment and whatever it is, and then turn around and come back. Because I'm not a fan of hotel rooms. I just think they're disgusting. Whether they be 5-star or 1-star hotels, they're all gross to me. The whole concept of it is disgusting. I think I explained this before why I don't like hotel rooms. It's like a perfect stranger crawling into your bed, and then you just get in, crawl back, supposedly change the sheets, and who knows what they're doing in your bed. I mean, it's just gross. Literally could be anything. So to me, it's disgusting. Because I don't know if you know this, but people are gross. I'm not saying you're gross. I'm saying people in general. People will do the most disgusting crap. And, no pun intended. And not even bat an eye about it. It's like, you do what? Oof. Alright, let's get this one. Then we still have to go get... Again, I want to look at the map, but I haven't done it yet because I was in this warehouse. We've been going for how long? 33 minutes. So we're doing all right, time-wise. I'll take care of the big plate. Again, not a race. For me, I'm in a time crunch, but for y'all, it's not a race. It's more likely it's almost broke that spring off. Very bad. Okay, so we're gonna hit these. Gonna get 2 things done. Change truck. Grab that. Get rolls. And consumables. I love how they got the little arrows. Like, hey, we got some stuff over here, and stuff over here. And a little gear pops up, and you guys probably can't see it, but it's like up by the paper factory, straight above the truck right now. It's a little gear. That's where you got to go make the bricks. But if I can get away with not having to do that, I will be very happy, because we just did that. It sucked ass. I want the trailer back there. Yes, there is a trailer behind me. It's been trucking along and I ain't paying attention. I'm gonna shove this in the low-high so we're not shifting all the time. You're like, where the hell is he going? I haven't even looked at the map to show you where I'm going. I will when I get there. I promise. I won't leave you hanging. This way. But yeah, I used to travel around the state. I was in Wisconsin. There's a lot of stuff to see. You know, it's not all about the cheese and the brats, you know. There's other things to go see. I mean, I've been to the Packer Hall of Fame and the Packer Stadium and stuff. Checking that out is pretty cool. But in my opinion, if you've done it once, you're good. Really. It's neat to see you the first time. Unless you're a diehard Packer fan, which just because you live here doesn't mean you're a Packer fan. I am a Packer fan, but I'm not one of them crazy diehard. I haven't watched a football game since I started streaming on YouTube back in 2014. So it's been 11 years since I even watched a football game. So. All right, now we're going to show you where we're going because I need to map out my route here. We're going to go this way, through here, up to this warehouse. That's where we're headed. So the warehouse is off by the side of the quarry over here, right along the waterfall. It's coming down. That's where we got to go. We got to go to this warehouse. And this, I found, is the best way to get there. So this water isn't that deep out here, so we can just chug along. You don't have to go over the rocks. You can come out into the water out here. I used to, when I would run this, I would, and there's a free truck over there, by the way. I'm just going to point it out. I don't know if I'll do it as a mission or not, but there's a free truck right there. You can kind of see it. We'll get closer to it as we come along here. But when I would come through here before, I thought I had to stay along the edge. Thought I would drown if I came out too far, but that's not bad. Yeah, it's a big truck. What the hell is it? It's a P512 over there. It's a freebie. I mean, it'd be kind of cheesy of me to find it as just because it's here, to do it as a video, but it's a free truck. I might do a short video on it. That way that'd be something I can slide in between. Let's go that way. We gotta go back up. Oh, shove it in a little high. But there's a bunch of stuff up here at this warehouse. It's just so far away, you know. But it'll knock out a few things by going this way. So it's gonna start getting dark here. I'm gonna change the time of day. But I don't use those trucks. That's why I just not. To me, I use the Vorons. This is my go-to. So when there's a new truck on the game, it's like, meh, it's money. You know, you can sell it. If you don't want to keep it, take it anyway and sell it. Get yourself some money to go buy something, but what you want. Alright, we're going to start with one there. Alright, so this warehouse has blocks, containers, unlimited, I think. Metal rolls, which we need. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it has cement. We don't need those. And it has consumables, which we need 4 of those. Perfect. We're going to put those on this other truck. So we came over here really for the rolls and the consumables. So we only had to make one trip over here. That's why I'm like, well, you know what? I don't have to craft consumables and then haul them. I can just get them. See how well my backing skills are here. Probably not very good. It's an off-road game. I can go up over rocks. Maybe. Alright. It's your turn to lead and my turn to follow. Nope, nope. Back up. You ain't gonna do that to me. You ain't gonna do me dirty like that. It almost tipped over on me. I wanted the truck, not the... There we go. He grabbed the pole instead of the truck. I did a Spider-Man throw and it almost messed me up. I have all my consumables rolling down the hill. Anything to slow you down, right? Yeah, so we won't have to come back this way. Once we get the rolls and the consumables, all we need then is brick and metal beams. I can put it low high. You pushing me back there? Thanks for the help, bro. Just don't tip me over. Actually, you know what? We're gonna kind of take a wide pass, and we'll just grab that truck right now. I'm not gonna do it as a separate video. Just kind of make a wide pass across the middle of the field here. Just get close up there. All you have to do is get in it, right? So transfer, we'll find it. It's going to drop down in the water as soon as you get close to it. New truck discovered. Yeah, so it's the P512 at PF. So we'll change truck. Boom. Recover. Suck it in, so hit square. Truck storage. I don't want it. It's worth $135,000 though. Some of you purists want to keep it, go for it. I don't want it. So now we got to go back to global map. Find the truck I was driving. This will only take 3 hours. Oh, it's close. Let's do that one. Alright. Anywho, that's how you do it. It's a free truck. It's not a bad truck for trucks that are... I think you can put off-road tires on it, which does help, mind you. And I like the fact that on this game that when you go from highway tires to what? What's the other ones? All-terrain tires, and then to mud tires. That there is a difference. It's not just the cosmetic deal. It's actually it makes a big difference as far as that goes. As far as traction and everything. Because highway tires are like slicks. They're like banana peel tires, man. They're as slippery as hell. And then off-road tires that actually have some traction. And these things are just OP. They're traction and ice cleats and everything else all in one shot. You know, and I get crap in the comments and I get whatever. It's like, but you know what? Play the game the way you want to play it, and I'll play it the way I want to play it. You know. Hopefully I missed that tree with that second truck. I did. Barely. That good. Well, hopefully I make it all the way back without running out of fuel. I got roof fuel yet. And then we need to go get our bricks and beams. Bricks are smelly good. Because we didn't, I don't think, we made them all, if I remember right. We made all those trips down into the quarry on one of the earlier missions. I think for B and C or whatever, or B and A. I needed like 12 bricks for the one. I think I had to go down in there and make them. Still waking up yet. It's still not even 5 o'clock in the morning. Most people aren't even awake yet. Like I said, I'll explain it once I get done with all this. But once I get done with this mission, and then we have one more. I don't know. We'll go into the next map just to complete that mission because it goes from this map to that one. And I don't have to open up any roads. It's just free sailing. So, and from after that mission, which not this one, but the next mission, after that mission, I'll go around and get the towers, objectives, tasks, vehicle upgrades, all that stuff. And then we'll start grinding away on those. Like I said, when I play on my other account, I just binge play. I just play, there's no set time. Well, I mean, I guess there is. But as far as, I don't just do one mission or two missions and then turn it off. I play until I don't want to play it anymore. So yesterday I played for about 7 hours. Just this game. Got a lot done. just to say. I mean, this mission is what? I'm hoping it's not going to take 2 hours, but this mission is, because I'm doing this one a little different than when I did it yesterday, essentially. Literally, I did this yesterday, and I timed it. It was yesterday morning. I timed it because I wanted to see how long this was going to take. But I'm doing this different than I did that. Does that make sense? Wide enough turn. All right, back there. Oh, we made it. We're good. We're golden. Stay golden, pony boy. Anybody get that reference? Put it in the comments. But yeah, I used to go to the amusement parks, the water parks. All that stuff. I don't know if you know what Great America is. We used to go there. What is this? What did I grab? Oh, you know what? It unpacked it. When I almost tipped over, it actually unstrapped it. Luckily, it stayed in there. I was like, what the hell? That's consumables, ain't it? Did I grab something else? Did I grab, what do you call it, vehicle spare parts? But that wasn't even in there. But that's happened before. I don't know about anybody else, but I've grabbed, oh shit. Somebody else has had to have that happen. It wasn't just me. Can't just be me. It's grab service parts instead of consumable, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Because they look the same. Alright. So now we're going to go take a look. We need 6 bricks. So, and 4 beams. We can't get 4 beams on this truck. But we can get 6 bricks. Alright, so now let's look for bricks. We want to get the quickest ones. A brick. A brick. go this way first, come across the bridge, grab this one, and then go through here. We're going to go through the dreaded area that we didn't want to go before, so we'll come back from metal beams. Come up through here, backtrack, go across this way, and then back to the thing. So that's our 6 bricks. Let's go. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel. Well, we'll be passing a fuel station, I think. Oh, chime of day. We'll make it morning again. That worked out. Sorry if it's a little dark. It's gonna get brighter, I swear. I'm gonna need some fuel. That's for sure. I think we're doing all right. And we'll have 2 construction sites with the beams, so you guys have to get to see some of the map that, if you haven't played this yet, you get to see. If I can make it brighter. You know, stop and smell the roses for a second. This map is completely awesome as far as beauty. Oh, it's getting a little parched. I need something to drink. Okay, here we go. No, it's not a beer. I do have to work today yet. To be honest, I don't drink when I'm playing this. Drink adult beverages when I'm playing games. Which is not in my wheelhouse. I think when I ran this before, I just did separates, right? You know what I mean? So I took the regular Voron, flatbed and crane, and I ran and grabbed 3. Grab two, multiple trips. Instead of trying to get this trailer through here, because I hate pulling a trailer. I really do. It slows you down. It's way slower than a regular truck. So I think I did it that way and went, yeah, this is going to work. I can get this done and da-da-da-da. But it was much slower. You know, think about it. I had to keep running back to the factory. So if you want to do it that way, you want to do separate trips or whatever. Oh, we're running out of fuel. She chugging. Oh. Luckily I have the roof rack. Let's go. That front suspension, that spring up there is she's got a little slice of pie over there. That's about all that's left. And then it'll be busted on the spring. But I got repair points on here, so I can do that too. So. Alright, we're just gonna roll out. Hopefully it doesn't put it in the loading zone. There we go. The bricks are gone. This is a terrible, terrible route. Terrible route. It leans, so hopefully I don't tip over. Her name is Eileen. I leaned over. On my other one, I came through here with some medium logs. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Because that thing leans and sways anyway, that log truck. I don't know if you guys have dealt with a medium log truck. But if you have, you know what I'm talking about. That thing just sways. The trailers sway. Makes me nervous on a blacktop road, let alone going through this kind of stuff. I'm going to get to the side because this is like mud. That's terrible. Oh, don't you lean over. If I can avoid tipping over on any of this, it's going to save me so much time. Let me double check my route here. I'm going to go across this. That's metal framing. We don't need that. We're already going to be overloaded with the bricks. So we're going to hit the bricks. And then we're going to come across the fuel station. Yay! And then we'll come through here. Hit the bricks. Cross up this hill. Yes, that is a shortcut, by the way. Map out my whole thing here. Like I'm making a race on GTA. Putting checkpoints down. Alright, let's go. Yes, I still do play that. I gotta change my links down below because I have a link to my YouTube channel and I need to change it to Twitch because I don't stream on YouTube live anymore. I do this. This is uploads and whatever. The other channel I do on Sundays, I stream on Twitch, live on Twitch. But I have found that people that are YouTube people are YouTube people, and Twitch people are Twitch people. So you are kind of brand loyal when it comes to that. You know, to be honest, I will 99% of the stuff I watch is on YouTube. I'm meaning, if a friend of mine is streaming on Twitch, I will stop in, say hi, give them a little support for a little bit, and then bounce out because it helps them out, algorithms and stuff like that. But most of the stuff, I would say, again, 99% of the stuff I watch is on YouTube. Typically because YouTube is, you can watch it at your own leisure. You don't necessarily have to watch it while it's live. Because YouTube saves, archives videos. Like I could go back right now and watch my first video. And that was 2 years ago or whatever. I don't remember how long I've been streaming this. But I just stream to stream, you know. Let's chug it along. We're coming up on an hour. I can't get 4. Well, I guess I could, but I probably won't do it that way. I will probably go 2 and 2 as far as the beams go. Take the regular roll round, go get 2, and then go back the other direction and get 2 more. I don't want to be tipping over. If you tip over too many times, it just messes with your head, I think. And this isn't the flattest terrain. If I knew it was all just, if it was going to a warehouse and it was down the road and then down the road instead of going across country kind of thing like this is, where the road is flat, then I don't care. But otherwise, if you're going to spend time tipping over and putting it back on the truck, that's not saving you any time at all. Reloading your truck every time. Alright, now I'm going to get the bricks. Get the heck out of here. Turn around. Again, you play it any way you want. You want to go get those modded out 10 slot trailers and do it that way, knock yourself out. But or I don't know if they even had longer ones than that. I think the one I seen was 10 slots, and that's huge. This is only 6 or 5, so 10 slot is like double. That's modded out. So how you imagine trying to pull that thing? How do you get around the corners and stuff? Ugh. Yeah, and I think down below I have a P.O. box if y'all want to send any kind of fan mail or anything. Or if you want to send me a thank you card or whatever, donations, wink wink, nudge nudge, feel free to do that. Because I don't get paid anything from YouTube for doing this. Not a penny. So if you feel so inclined and would like to tip your waiter, you can do so that way. Anything else you do, like as far as donations go, you know what, we're going to grab the other one. I only filled up the one tank. I'm going to fill them both up. Let's go. anything you do, whether it be PayPal, Venmo, any of those other ones, I think they get to take a slice of that. Or if you do YouTube donations, which you can't do anyway because I'm not monetized, at least as of yet. So you can't super chat. But everybody takes their slice. YouTube takes a big old slab. They take half the pie. They're not even greedy. They're greedy. They just take the whole half the pie. I don't know what Twitch does. I know when you get bits and stuff, people donate bits. I don't know what the percentage is. You know, somebody donates you $5 and Twitch will take 2 of it, you know. Somebody donates you $10 on YouTube. YouTube takes about $6 of it. So the person that's doing all the work isn't getting paid for what he's doing here. All right, so we need to get 2 more bricks. One in the loading zone. One in the loading zone. And find my crane. Sorry about the camera angle. Get me dizzy. But if you just send me a birthday card or a thank you card with $5 in it, whatever, I don't give a shit. Or whatever number you want to put down. It would get to me. Alright. And that way nobody else would get a slice of the pie. As long as it's a feasible amount. You know, you send me $100 grand, which would never happen. Then I gotta pay taxes on all that stuff. But if it's $5 or $10 or whatever. Like the monetization, I would just do that for the ad revenue. I wouldn't worry so much about super chat stuff once you can get monetized. Just because of the fact that it's, to me, a ripoff. To the person who wants to donate to the streamer, it's like, oh man, this guy's awesome, I want to give him $20. And then come to find out the guy only gets like 10 of it. Or not even 10. I forget what the number is that YouTube takes. It's half, and then some, if I'm not mistaken. I get it, they provided the platform for you to stream on. If you couldn't stream on that platform, you wouldn't get the ad revenue because you wouldn't have any fans to be watching you on. But still kind of highway robbery. Just think about all the big streamers that get donations all the time. Like on a regular basis, every stream people are just throwing money at them like it's crazy. I don't have that problem. Nobody throws money at me. In real life or in the streaming aspect of it. I get it, it's all real life, but you know what I'm saying. It's almost like you separate things when you become recording and stuff. It's like you're just doing it for something to, you know, relay that as reality. You know, it's hard to explain. Like I said, I get into this game and I just kind of just get into the game, put someone in. So time goes by fast. You don't even pay attention. It's like any video game. It doesn't have to be this game. It could be any game. You get immersed into the game and also, shit, I gotta get going. Or I've been up all night. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so bad off work today. I can't call in anymore. I've never called in from playing a video game. Okay, there's a question. Have any of you had to call into work or school because you stayed up all night and didn't realize it? And you didn't have any sleep? Or do you just tough it out and go to work or school and, you know, hit your energy drinks or whatever? Pack cargo and last one. So now we need 4 beams and we're done, people. We're done. Hopefully I got close ones. I just want to get, I'm going to use this truck right here next to me, so. We'll get 2 trips. Where do we go for the beams? I don't see any arrows. There's some arrows. There's metal framing. Metal framing. Metal framing. Metal framing. Metal framing. You know what? We're going to go get these 2. This one and this one. Yeah, we'll make 2 trips. It's not that far away. It's going to go straight. So, yeah, we'll be done in less than 2 hours for sure. It was much faster to do it this way. Like I said, I did it way different when I was playing on my own. Because I figured if I did it the one way, that I would get a ballpark on how long it would take if I did it that way. But you can speed things up by having two trailers, towing one behind the other. It makes a big difference. Huge difference. Can I go that way? No, I can't really. Well, I don't know what this slope. I bet you this slope is pretty. I'd rather go this way than try to go down around this way. But anywho, I've gone down there for bricks, but I don't know if it goes all the way through. Anyway, we gotta get rolling here. No time for sightseeing. And we're only gonna get 2 at a time, so we're not gonna do 4. Let's start with this one over here. I don't like these bridges. I'd most likely drive it through the water before I go across these bridges. Just because of the fact that they're so rickety and narrow that one false move and you don't want to block that. I don't want to block that. We gotta turn around. Alright. So we're gonna go that way. The crane. We're gonna go on the hood with this one. I gotta remember to go into my computer and delete a bunch of videos so I don't get over, you know what I'm saying, run out of room. This way. Come on. A little high. I don't want to run out of room. I've had that happen before. I had to restart the whole shit. You know, get 5/8 or 7/8 of the way through the video recording, and all of a sudden you look over at my other OBS screen and it says, "You've run out of insufficient space to continue to record." I'm like, what? I don't want to start over again. I'm just trying not to tip over here. So I'm going nice and slow. I'm like, I don't want to start over again. I had to do that on one logging mission on the last map. The flooded foothills or whatever, or the Big Salmon Peak or whatever. I had to go through and redo a whole logging mission, and then things take forever. Now I could go make beams. I could go back to the warehouse by the garage over there and just go make beams. I could do that, but this isn't taking that long. Either way, you got to go across the map and go get 2 beams. So. And each one of the locations has 2 beams. So. Now, if the locations only had one, say they only had 1 beam, then you'd have to hit 2 spots to get one completed. You know what I mean? So you'd have to go 4 different locations instead of 2. Then it'd be more, what do you call it, efficient, I guess, to get, just make them, right? Instead of having to, we're already on that. Yeah, we're doing all right. And I'm going to show you guys when we're done with this one what we have in the coming in the future. I'm going to leave these trailers here because I'm going to be using those. I'm going to have to refuel them, but we got a little ways to go to get to the other map. All right. Back cargo, grain. Oh, it's going to be 2 more. There's a fuel station over there too. We can get some fuel where we gotta go. Yes. Let's go straight across again. Last one, man. Everybody who's watching. I'm happy that it's not taking, I mean, it's still an hour and a half. So there, should be under that by the time I get there and back. As long as I don't tip over, we'll be good. But yeah, I'll show y'all what's coming up in future episodes. And now I don't know when the next season's coming out of this game. Like, because we're on what, 15 now? Is that the newest season? 15? Maybe I'll take a quick look when we're done with this mission. I heard there was another mission, another season coming out. You know, as of the 11th of August, it isn't out. So when you were watching this, that's 2025. Alright, we're across the water. We'll hit the fuel tanks. We don't really need the fuel, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then we'll grab the beans right there. Right across the street. Easy peasy. They're both full. Alright. This is that flooded area. You know, I could have made the beans here. Could have went here and got them. There's multiple locations. Beams there. Beams there. More beams there. And I think when I played on my other account, because it wasn't in that big a hurry, I hit those spots. That's why I said I wanted to see which way would be faster, to do it one way or the other. And I think I was at 150 roughly for this mission by doing it the way I did it. I just rounded it up to 2 hours. So it's like 150 on the timer. This isn't going to take that long. But again, I ran this truck for most of it, except for the big pipes. You have to run a big truck, otherwise you can't unload it. It has to be in a strapped location in order to use it to unload the cargo. Yeah, I guess I could have went that way. There's a road that goes around that way instead of going this way. But this isn't that bad as long as you pay attention. And again, I hope you guys are enjoying the content before we get to the end here of this particular video. Enjoying the content. If you are, be sure to smash that like button. Leave a comment. If you're new to the channel, leave a comment. Say, hey, I'm new. And if you're wondering, some of you do, what vehicle this is, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, you can see it's the Voron D53233, the JBE. So if you want to search it down in the mod menu, just punch in JBE, and it should come up. Otherwise, punch in Voron or whatever. It's a great vehicle. It's my go-to everything. It's my saddle high, my saddle low, my flatbed crane. I like this because you can do flatbed crane and pull a trailer with this truck. Some of those, the bumper's too far back, so you can't pull a trailer if you have the flatbed and the crane, because the crane pushes it back too far, and it's a whole thing. The Fleetwood, or Fleet Star, the original vehicle in the beginning of the game, that was one of the other ones that you could do that. But the White Western Star, you couldn't do that with. You couldn't do flatbed crane and a trailer. You had to go without. Now, if you went without the crane, you could do that. You could do flatbed trailer, but because it pushes that flatbed backwards toward the back axles, it wouldn't let you put all that on there. But anyway, if you're enjoying the content, smash the like button, leave a comment. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down there. I'll see if I can get back to you as soon as I can. I do get email notifications when somebody leaves a comment. So if I can get 2 minutes at work, I'll get to it. Otherwise, it'll have to be till when I get home from work. Let's crank that back to automatic here. Just more speed. I feel the need for speed. But yeah, sit back and enjoy the fact that this game is just beautiful. You know, take some time and smell the roses. Back when I started playing video games, they were nothing like this. The new generation of kids with the AI stuff and the virtual reality and stuff like that. That stuff is crazy compared to what I started playing games. What the games were like when I started playing. That's what I mean. 8-bit graphics. Just check out Atari original. Atari 2600. Check out their graphics. Start creating. And that's what we played on. And we thought they were awesome. And again, there were some awesome Atari games. Some. Pitfall was awesome. Looky. You got it up and running. Paper Factory Section C. Warehouse is now available. Okay, so let's go quick. I mean, what is that on? I might have to go back to the main menu for that. These are all logging. Alright, and these are in the other map, which we can't do this one. That's the way down. And we have this one. This will be the next mission. I'm zooming in on it. Cellulose. So we have to take this. So this one we'll do next. But then from that, after this mission, this one, cellulose one, we will be doing all the towers, the hidden objectives, or not the hidden objectives, tasks, and things like that. So cellulose is all right here. and they produce it in the corner of the factory, which is why we're going to need to make a couple trips. The map is opened up. It's gray. You see, I haven't been there yet. It's got a padlock on it. Once you go there, it opens it up. But the route to the unloading zone is open, so we can go that way. We just got to go across the map out this way with a couple trips. So 3 trips, 3 total trailers. We'll do 5, and then 6, and we'll call it be done. It still takes a while because you got to make all the trips. I got all kinds of trucks everywhere. We'll be cleaning that up too, because I'm going to be using the trucks in the other map. But anyway, I want to see. You guys can be with me when I go. Yes, I want to go to the main menu. And that's how you save your game, by the way, if it doesn't have it on autosave. Alright, so what is the newest season? I don't want that shit. It may not have it on this one because of the fact that... Get out of the way. I don't know where I'm going. It's going back into the game. Let's do it this way. See, I can do this because it's not... this isn't my primary account, by the way. So I can't... It doesn't have the little... If you look, it doesn't have the... it should come up. Here we go. Season 15. This is the newest one. I think there's season 16 coming. But as you can see, I don't have any of this stuff. I actually have the seasons, but it's on my main account, not on this account. So, if you guys didn't know, you can create multiple accounts on your PlayStation. Like I have different ones. I always appear offline. But I don't have any friends on this account anyway. So, anywho, close that up. I want to thank everybody for watching. Everybody at home for all that stuff. I appreciate you. And hope to see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.